Hello, hi dear everyone. Thank you for giving your precious time to attend this live event. Thank you for Autism Connect organization and backend team to conduct this wonderful event. So yeah, we get into the topic now. Now I'm going to share. Okay. Uh, Yeah, I hope it's visible now. So today's topic is importance of environmental modifications for autistic child. So first of all, what is environmental modification and what is environment? So how it's effective? Yeah. So environment is playing a crucial role in a child development. So it is helping your all the developments for your child. That so providing a safe, supportive, and nurturing surrounding. So environment is essential for the healthy development of all children, even more so for children with the autism spectrum. So this is environmental modification, and environment is not only helping for the kids with autism, it's helping for all the kids. And environment, vitamin N, yeah. So vitamin nature is helping us to develop our skill, our milestones, and our general movements, everything. So it's make us to independent in ourselves, in our lives. So next one. So in my topic, I'm covering the sensory-based environment. So in that, we will see that many intervention strategies for the sensory processing difficulties exceeded. But the most effective and accessible modifying is the environment. So sensory processing issues, disordered children's, there we have a lot of things to treat them. But the main thing is environment. Environment is helping that kid to develop much better than that. This process involves the assessment of a child's sensory challenges and reactions to various stimuli to modify this environment to counteract associated difficulties. So sensory-based modification is important in children development and milestones. So what are the sensory areas? Sensory-based we have to focus is like the tactile, proprioceptive, vestibular, olfactory, gustatory, visual, and auditory. So and why? How environment modification will help with this? So environment modification is boosting our physical development, cognitive, language, social, and emotional, and other developments for the child on their child life. So this positive environment. So if you are providing the positive environment, the child will develop the curiosity to exploring everything. So how we have to learn that, how to explore that. So the child get curious to do that one. So that way the child will learn step by step next level, and they get the schema. It's helping them to develop the schema on their skill. So the way, and another thing is like it's main of that is helping them in the behavior aspect also. So reducing the frustrations for the child and controlling the behaviors to adapt the skills, control developing their self regulations, so etc. And expanding situations, relationship, places, and opportunities. So, and the good environment, the modifications will help the child to develop that one as a valued and feel like secure for the children. So, focus on the task. So, environment distractions are in the future slides we will go through there. So, in the future, if the child need to focus on the task, they need a good environment. So, positive environments to learn something new. So if the environment is not effective, not quality, you are not maintaining the quality, the child will disturb with that environment. They won't ready to learn something new. So we fast forward, we know we go through this sensory processing. So what is sensory processing? So sensory processing is a kids sensory processing things. Kids are not only the autistic, even though other children also has that issues. So what are the types of kids are there? So one is low registration child, and sensory sensation seeking child, and sensory sensitive child, and sensory avoiding child. So these four types of kids are there. So these four so consult your occupational therapist to know about your child on their sensory needs. So based on that, we can provide the modifications in their environment and day-to-day lives. So next slide. So what are the things will help the kids to develop their assess your child? So means what are the scales we can use for your to assess the environment? So one is like autism program environment rating scale. Another one is early childhood environment rating scale. Another one is inclusive classroom profile. Next one is environmental rating scale, and next one is participation and sensory environment questionnaire and parent effort scale. So these are the scales we can use for your kids to assess where they get the issues and how we can modify that one. So this is for the professionals to use this scale to learn to assess your child which area they are lacking and give the appropriate modifications on that. So next, so which are the areas we um, have to see? So which are the environment will was needed these changes? So one is their school environment. So they need the good changes in their school environment. Another one is like their home environment. So their surrounding, their noble surrounding. Yeah. So next one is their social environment. So social culture, society, community, whatever. So in that, how they have to adapt their that situations also. So first of all, we go through that. What is so school environment? So school environment, the childs are facing so many things from starting from the school, from the stepping into the bus to till the again come back to the home. So once we have to do the environment modification from the transportations itself. So in the transportations, how they are adjusting with the crowds, how they are controlling their emotions, how they are using how they are managing their noise, crowded noise, and how they are feeling like others sitting with him. So these are the main areas we have to see, and we have to give the appropriate modification on your child. So from that, we can use the headphone noise cancellation headphones, and using the thicker cloths on their body. So textures cloths they can try it. And after reaching the classroom, so classroom modifications. So of course, so in the stairs they need to do the reflectors to get the perceptual things. So some of the kids they have the issues in their perception to learn to understand that one. So they have to get the the perceptual things to make the steps make the climb up effectively. And the next one is classroom modification. So one is lighting. So lighting, we can use the halogen light instead of fluorescent. So using dimmer switch and warm light bulbs can create calmer environment. So for the kids, so each and every sensor important for your kids to learn. So first one is like a vision. So vision, if it is so bright or it's so dark, the child can't able to concentrate on the studies. Any one of the senses is affected, or any one of the senses triggering them or meltdown them, they can't be able to concentrate on that, and they get meltdown very faster. So concentrate on their visual lights, and then noise cancellation headphone. So in the classrooms, we can predict that the nearby student can able to tap with the pencils. And the next one is that that crowded noises and other kids are talking too much of commands, too much of talkings. They can't differentiate that one. They can't understand. They can't perceive that what they are telling. So they get meltdown faster. So what we can do is we can use the noise cancellation headphones. That will helping and use the head along with the headphone. You can use some songs or soft musics or any other animal bird sounds. So that sender will helping him to concentrate on that instead of focusing on the noise. And other than that is uh, Hodder sweaters you can try, so that we can see in the picture. So that one you can close it with the air. And another one is cotton you can use. So cotton balls you can use. Another one, and ear muffler you can try to reduce the noise, reduce the noises. So these and all will helping for his auditory to stabilize, to integrate in the classrooms, to focus or concentrate for that. And another one is proper routine plan. So in the morning time before going to the school, only in the home or in the classrooms, before entering into the class, they have to plan the schedule and routines, what they are going to doing next on that. So after this, so they have the clear plan on what they are doing it. After that, the child can easily adjust it, because some of the kids they won't adjust it very faster. They get meltdown and they get frustrated with their routine change, or routine or anything on their routine is not effective. So plan your routine and let them child express on that. So how, whether the after showing this picture, whether the child is reacting, it's not needed, or I don't want that. So let them change immediately. So the child get control their emotions and they will be happy to express their emotions. And next one is painting a wall. So it should be overwhelmed sometime, because painting the wall, it should be dark or bright. The child get frustrated with that. They get confused with the wall painting. So make the paint plain and very light, dull. So that way the child get the they get the better understanding on their visual. So they won't get distracted with the colors, brights. So another one is providing a texture walk in the corridor. So in that, the child you can arrange in the, so it's a sensory break. So suppose if your child is focusing on the 45 minutes, of course it's very tough for us and for the children also. So after that, give some breaks on the child. So let them walk in the corridor, let them go on the corridor, let them give the texture, different textures on the floor, soft or any rough or stones, sand. You can try to let them walk to get the sensory input to soothe themselves, calm themselves. And then seating arrangement. So seating, one is wiggle cushion. So that bubble type of cushions, air cushions you can try. Another one is bubbles. You can try bubbles on the seat, on the chair seat. You can try bubble wrappers on that. So the child will get the nice input on the sitting. So they will enjoy to sit on the chair. And then stick sponge balls. So in the sponge, so you can know the smiley ball, right? So in the smiley ball, you cut it off and stick it on the chair. So that way, the child can sit and they can get the nice input in their under back. So they can concentrate on the reading. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry for this. So next one is providing a text. Sorry. So next one is visual cards. You can try visual activity charts. You can try. So that way, picture drawing, and so you can try with the pictures, drawings, objects, or images to learn that skill. And extraneous sounds you can try, sound in the classrooms. So that will sound. So now you can provide the classroom effectively. So noise can sounds you can reduce it. And sensory break space, yeah, of course the sensory break space is very important for the child. And sound observing walls you can try. So sound observing walls, like sound observing walls you can try. And next one is sound field amplifications you can try, and sensory room in the classrooms you can try, and weighted vest you can try, weighted blankets. So weighted blankets will help them to calm themselves. Weighted vest on their body they can try, so that pressures on the wall, on the shoulder, they get nice input on there. So and steps with so reflector we already saw about it, and sensory aids. So a sensory aid they can keep it in their back always, so that they whenever they get meltdown they can use that one. And pleasant smells to the class to keep classroom calm in the for the autistic kid. So smells like a pleasant smell like orange or aroma with some pleasant smells you can try with that. Lavender. So orange is a better one for take good input. So covering window to avoid distractions, maintaining a pleasurable temperature, and then avoid unnecessary visual such as avoid unnecessary visuals such as posters, signs, wall objects, and clutters. So too much of distractions, the child get disturbance. So don't in the classroom make it neat and make it clean, so the child won't get distracted much. So next one, in the home modification. So in that home, so in the home modifications, the first one is parent style. So parent style is like so we have 4 types of parent style. I think you can go through that. So parent style is parents emotional things, emotional attachment is very important for the kids with kids for the special kids, and of course autism spectrum. So focus on your child development in their good way. So whatever, if you are giving like a positive or negative things, make it equal. Don't focus only on their negative. Don't focus only on their positive. So both extreme, both are the danger. So focus equally on both the sides. So if he is doing anything wrong, let them show your facial expressions, like angry face, like that. So that way the child will understand that is because child has to understand only from yours initial. So first relation, first soon after birth is parent. After that only they'll go to the transition will happen to the peer groups. So you are the main role. So let them teach the effective emotions for your kids. And next one is calming or stimulating environment. So incorporate things that your child finding calm or stimulating, such as dimmable light. So we already saw about it. So dimmable light, texture walk, or soft musics you can try. So soft musics like anything, any melody musics or 70 songs you can try. So that way the child will get the concentrated on that. So in the home, and then you can also try adding a small ball pit, big pillow in their bedroom. So swing, trampoline, or tunnel for your child to use. So that way it will be helping him more. So next one is blinds and blackout shades in their room. So that way the child the direct sunlight will avoid. So sometimes the child avoid the bright lights, so they get frustrated, meltdown with the bright things. So use the shadow to prevent the direct sunlights. And adequate sleep time. So most of the parents they provide the mobiles to adjust their routine. But if you're giving in the evening time and all, that will affect their child development. So don't provide the mobile after 6 o'clock. So the child will definitely get disturbed in that. So focus on your. So after 6 o'clock, what we can do is like let them play with the child, let them interact with the child without toys or any gadgets. So let them play, let them interact. So slowly let them learn about it. And then next one is like so thinking about putting anti-glare coating on the window. So that way the child will, of course the same thing. So the direct sunlight will they can prevent, and then distractions will get reduced. And the child too much of getting stimulations from the outside, it will get reduced. So next one is important to note that a large open space can create echo. So make the room little closer and their environment make it little closer. So that way the child won't getting distracted with the sounds. So auditory will trigger them much more, and the echo the child, some of the kids they won't adjust with the echo, so they get meltdown very frequently. So see your environment whether that echo is affecting your child. So create an in-home walking. So in-home walking loop to use for pacing to help individual relieve stress. So next one is reduce noise pollution by soundproofing rooms using acoustic panel, adding a layer of drywall, and replacing traditional doors with sound blocking doors. So these and all will help your child to focus on their skill and focus on their studies, whatever they are doing, whatever they are going to learn, whatever doing the development. So make the room arrangement like this. So next one is be aware that so colors will affecting the child more. So let them in their assistant like classrooms in the school or else with the therapy centers, ask them whether he is adjusted with all the colors or not. Once he is not adjusted, keep knowing about what color he is like to do. So make the room arrangement, make the color in that way. So keep the home neat and free of clutter so that the sensory will not overwhelming. So they can control their senses. They won't get the meltdown very faster. So remove or rise self so that so like yeah, in your home the child whatever they are seeing they don't have the self control, they'll automatically climb up and take that, whether that is safe or not. We have to see. So let them could yeah, make a self little higher so the child won't be able to reach initial. So once they grown up, they after getting maturity they definitely learn about it, but before that be aware on their arrangements of selves everything, so that may hurt them. So removing furniture with sharp edges. So in this is the home environment. So whatever they have, it will hurt them. Glasses or furnitures, steels items, knife in the kitchens, knife or other utensils. It will harm them. Keep away from him. So don't keep it close to him. That will also affecting your child development. So keep the bathroom dry and clean. Suppose some children they won't tolerate the wet floors, and if it is looking somewhere looking some clutter like that, they can't able to tolerate. So let them do that. So next one is social environment. So social environment, first of all, teach your child social skill. So social skill like how we have to do the basic interactions with others, say hi bye, and let them teach them how to do how they are talking, so other person express themselves, create the curiosity from them. So curiosity like how we have to express that skill. So like see how they are playing, how they are interacting, you have to play like that. So give the facial expression and create the curiosity. That way the child also will try to express to others, say hi bye, so they get the curious to what I can get the output. So let them teach that one. And another one is like a turn taking. It will also teach them waiting skills and self controls everything in the home, in the environment, and first in the home and then social environment. So how to do that? So plan the schedules, time managements, and routine planning. So that and all will help them to adjust with the social environment. So what kind of sounds they will hear, or what type of pictures they are going to. So what kind of visual they are going to see next. Let them show in the pictures or mobiles and let them adapt in the brain way. And next one is like a role play, of course. So role play, the child how to behave. So you can demonstrate them how to do the role play with them. So you can teach that one and use noise cancellation headphone again to reduce the crowded noises and too much of commands. please don't give the too much of command. So give one time one command so the child can able to easily concentrate on that. So full texture cloths is helping from to avoid others touch, and they get discomfort. That one it will helpful, and keep sensory kit back. So keep for aromas to avoid the unnecessary smells. Keep the aroma and let them smell it whenever they get disturbed or whenever they get they're frustrated. And fidget toys you can try. So etc. You can try. So fidget toys, let them press or else keep it in their hand, and the chew tubes you can try. So that and all will help them. And weighted vest, of course, weighted things are always let them calm down. And cooling glass for the environment, so the child will direct bright lights, they won't like it, so they will concentrate on that whatever they want to see. So instead of bright light, so if you are avoiding with the cooling glass or sunglass, the child can able to easily concentrate on their visuals where they have to stay, where they want to see. So focus on this one. So these three environments are helping us to create the autistic kid to learn more and more. So develop the things like that. So yeah, thank you, and thanks for listening. For your, I hope I can fulfill your needs. So I'm going to stop here and let ask your questions. Okay, hopefully I fulfill your needs. So see you next time, and thanks for hosting this. Um, yeah, Kisha, thank you so much for hosting this. Wonderful, giving me that wonderful opportunity. So if audience have any doubts, anything, um, please message here. I will reply it. So in this video, it will be recorded and it will keep it in the Autism Connect. So let's go through that. And if you have any doubts, anything like anything related to the sensory-based environment changes, please message, tag in that. Please message, comment in that, or else my personal message in my personal ID. So you can, I will maximum I try to clear your doubts. Thank you so much. So